So basically what I'm saying to you, Adam Morgan, before we get up here to the manager and try to get this information, we have to make a decision concerning what's good and evil. Because if you got one business doing good and 10 business doing evil, then that gives you an evil Adams Morgan. I mean, this is a serious situation, folks. The planet's on fire. We got coronavirus happening. We got fights and plagues in the streets. We got riots happening. The planet's temperature is out of whack. If these aren't end times, I don't know what else, because I haven't seen in history where all these things are happening at the same time, from plagues to riots to the temperature of the earth just getting burning up. You know what I'm saying? To all of California on fire. And you got to remember, man, people make this planet up. So if you got a rack of evil people that say they good, but every week do evil, it don't matter if you did 5 things good, you did one thing evil. Because the devil do good things too. He'll make a park. But that don't mean he won't rob, kill, and steal inside that park. The devil will give you a beautiful home. But that don't mean that he won't burn your home up and have you in a dysfunctional family where everybody in your family don't even want to be in that home. This is what evil people do. They try to pull you into their evilness and tell you that it's okay to be this evil way. And I'm saying you don't have no compassion. You don't have no empathy. You don't have any love. You don't have, because love don't hurt. It don't hurt. So now for me to have to be in here to ask this manager some simple questions, and I couldn't even get the answer from another employee, it's already showing you the atmosphere that this bank creates. Do they care that I need to repair my bike to support my delivery business? They don't care about that. Do they care that I gotta pay storage for my business? They don't care about that. They don't care about that. Do they care that I was a long-term customer at PNC Bank? They don't care about that. Only thing this man cared about was trying to prove that his evil ways were right. That's it. So that's why he lied to the police concerning me young. Trying to make it seem like I'm the problem. So when the police were here, I said, well, am I banned from this facility? Did you want to ban me? You see what I'm saying? Because he couldn't say he was going to ban me, because then that would put him on the premises of his lie even more. I'm telling you, folks, you got to challenge these people in your neighborhood that keep on acting like they friendly people, smiling in your face, and for real, they not friendly. They don't care. They have no conscience of understanding what you're trying to get accomplished. They don't have any kind of symbiotic relationship situation to be able to help. That's period. Now we can see they called the police on me now. We don't know. So y'all been hearing this recording. I ain't been yelling. I ain't been fussing. I ain't been doing none of that. But this is how they treat people. This is how they treat people. You see? This is how they treat people. Let's see what's happening there. Now they're gonna tell me I can't talk on my phone. I guess I ain't allowed to talk on my phone. Let's find out what's going on. They might even call the police on me again. Now I want y'all to understand, I'm talking to my phone. I'm not talking to nobody else. I'm not disturbing nobody else. And I have a right to talk on my phone. I don't have to talk to nobody else about anything.
What's going on?
If I'm asking a simple, what did she say is going on, sir? She called the police, so what did she say was happening?
Well, she wasn't the one to call.
Well, what happened? Somebody called and said there was a disturbance. You got to tell me what happened.
I'm trying to get your side of what's going on.
So, what did he call to say? He said what?
Basically, you were sitting in the lobby and they would like for you to leave if you're not going to do any business.
I just went to the window and I got that on video, and she told me to wait for the manager. So what did I do wrong?
I just told you what they asked.
So, see, folks, I'm confused now. Now, y'all seen me come in. I got in line. I went to the teller, and I asked her for the manager's name who did my account on Tuesday. She told me to wait for the manager, and now they done called the police on me.
Okay, so.
I don't understand. I haven't done anything wrong. I'm talking to y'all on the phone.
Sir,
I'm not loud.
sir, so they said that they didn't want to give you that information. They don't have to.
That's not what they told me. That's what they just told you, maybe. She told me, and I got on video to wait.
Okay.
Now I'm waiting, so I guess the wait was to call you to come and harass me. If she told me to wait for the manager, and I'm sitting over there waiting for the manager, why would she call the police on me and tell me? They didn't tell me to leave. They didn't tell me to leave.
I don't know.
And they didn't tell me that I can't get the information of the manager that was helping me with my account.
So listen, I'm not trying to argue with you.
No, I'm not
I'm coming in
trying to
to this
investigate.
situation and trying to figure out what's
So
going
why don't we ask her, why did she tell me to wait and then turn around and call the police? Can we ask her that question? Why did she tell me to wait for the manager? Because she was uncomfortable giving me the name of the teller, even though they got name tags and they got business cards of who helped me on Tuesday. She told me to wait for the manager. So now we got to figure out, why would they call the police on me? You see how constantly when you evil begets evil. So what happens is you keep getting deeper and deeper into your own psychological mess. Now, the manager then left. He saw me having a conversation with her. He saw me go over here and sit down. And now I can't even ask them what the name of the teller who helped me Tuesday. Matter of fact, let's just make sure we recap this. You have on video that she told me to go and sit down and wait for the manager because she was uncomfortable giving me that information. I asked her, is there a policy that says that you're not supposed to be able to do this? She says, no, I just feel uncomfortable. You need to talk to the manager. I go to sit down to wait for the manager. Y'all have seen this. You don't hear me yelling, screaming, none of that. I'm just talking to the video. And they've called 2 officers to come in here. And I'm asking this officer, why did they call you? And they say they don't want you in here. Then if they don't want me in here, why would she tell me to wait to speak to the manager and then turn around and call the police on me? Why wouldn't she tell me to leave? We had to figure this out. She literally told me to wait to speak to the manager and then call the police on me.
No, she didn't call the police on you.
Well, the manager called the police on me. Now, how is she gonna tell me to wait for the manager and then the manager called the police on me? We were just in here the other day with the police and I asked them, am I banned? And they said no.
All right, this is what's going on now. From my understanding, you wanted one of the manager's name.
That's all I came here and asked for. I asked her, I came to the window, I stood in line.
She said that she would speak to, she would advise you to speak to the manager.
Let's step out.
And then I sat over there to speak to the manager,
Okay.
to wait for the manager.
What transpired from that?
That's it. You wanna see the video?
Nah, I don't need to see it.
I mean, if you want to investigate to find out exactly what happened, because the video was recording the whole time. I went over there and sat down.
Everything that happens in this place,
Yeah.
camera all around each office, there's a
Yeah.
camera spots on there, and every camera here, so it's like 20 cameras.
Yeah, but at least this one right here is rolling where you can see it instantly. You don't have to wait for them to pull that down and do a subpoena and all that situation. But what I did do is I sat down, Mr. Henderson. You know, I don't talk crazy. You know me. I sat down. I asked her why you can't tell me who the person is.
And she told me she shouldn't.
She said she don't feel comfortable. I don't know. I asked her, is that your policy? I don't know that she's doing her thing or the bank's policy thing. That's 2 different situations.
Right thing by directly to talk to the manager.
I'm just asking for a name of somebody who worked with me. That's it. You know, and they got name tags and they got business cards all over. They got business cards on all these shelves right here that's open for you to grab.
Okay, so
So you see what I'm saying? So at this point, she told me to sit down. They called the police on me for absence. This is the second time that they've threatened me with the police for absolutely no reason. The first time he told his employees to call the police on me yesterday. And then he lied to you and told you that I was yelling, and I wasn't. And I got him on video saying,
That's the difference between threatening somebody with, nobody threatens somebody.
well, if I'm uncomfortable coming inside this bank because I think they're gonna call the police on me every time, that is harassment. That
No,
is,
that's not, for me, that's not even a definition of harassment, and I'm not trying to, give you any pushback.
so what would that be called when somebody calls the police on you for no reason?
There's always a reason for everything.
But I mean, if there's nothing that I did in this bank, if I can show there's nothing I did, Mr. Henderson, what is that called?
But the issue is that if I wasn't feeling that comfortable about this place, I wouldn't even come here. I would go to another branch.
Well, I gotta go to court about this, so I need to get documents and find out who I was dealing with, because the manager told me that I could file something
But the bottom
concerning
line is,
this.
you just want somebody's name.
That's it. I came in here, and next thing I know, they called the police on me.
We're just gonna deal with that.
You see, and the thing that I want the police officers to understand is, I might be the good guy, and they the evil ones. But just because he's in a suit and tie, and he's behind that glass, that don't make him good.
We're not looking at good or bad.
You see what I'm saying? Because we got to determine if somebody's calling up, these police officers can be dealing with something else right now. But the manager decided to call them based on a lie. There's nothing I did. The lady told me to wait for the manager. So you're going to tell her to tell me to wait just so you can call the police on me? Because I'm asking for the name of the teller and the manager that dealt with my ID and all my information on Tuesday, that dealt with this issue yesterday. I got everybody else's name. I got the area director's name. I got the manager, the general manager's name. I got the lady in this office over here that verified who I was, that asked me all kinds of questions about my account. Now I'm coming in here today just to get one more name. And look what's happening. Y'all not gonna tell me this ain't evil. So how the homeless gonna make it? How we gonna stop racism? How we gonna have a paradise if this is what people who's supposed to be good, you would think a bank teller guy is good, a banker's good, and they treating regular citizens this evil. Twice they done threatened me with the police.
Nobody's threatening you.
I take it as a threat. The police don't look at it, but when somebody keeps calling the police on you and you didn't do anything wrong or threaten to call the police on you, you did nothing wrong, that's a threat. The manager's name that dealt with me the other day.
That's her name.
Now, they give me the name now. Look, he has it written down. What was the point? What was the point? Am I banned from here? I'm not even banned. What is he doing? What is this manager doing? I just literally asked. What is this manager doing? This is pure evil. Look, he's laughing. He's laughing. The manager's over there laughing like what he's doing to me is funny. Never seen anything like this before in my life. Well, I have. But evil begets evil. Remember that.